Hepinize merhaba dostlar. Witcher 3 5. bölümle karşınızdayız. Biliyorsunuz ki en son Baron'la konuşmaya gitmiştik Ciri hakkında. En son Ciri'yi görenlerden birisi kendisi. O da anlattı işte. Tam hani nereye gittiğini, ne yaptığını söyleyecekken dedi ki sen de dedi benim işimi gör önce. Ben de dedi o zaman söyleyeyim. Baron'un eşiyle kızı kaybolmuştu. Ortadan esrarengiz bir şekilde evlerine gittik. Odalarını araştırdık falan derken işte bir takım böyle değişik ipuçlar bulduk. Sonra bizi bir rahibe götürdü. Tılsımdan kızın odasında eşinin odasında bulduğumuz tılsımdan ötürü rahibe gönderdi. Rahip de keçim kaçtı falan filan dedi. Keçiyi bulduk. Rahiple ayin yaptık. Derken git Baron'la tekrar konuş. Hiçbir şey göründüğü gibi değil demişti bize. Biz de Baron'un düşen çocuğu diye yanlış hatırlamıyorsam Baron'un düşen çocuğu onlara musallat olmuş diye bize bahsetti büyücü. Biz de Baron'la bunun hakkında konuşmaya gidiyoruz şimdi. Derken kale yanıyor. Ne ayak? Anlamadım gitti. Bu arada kanalı beğenmeyi, videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı ve bildirim çanını açmayı unutmazsanız beni hem desteklemiş hem de mutlu etmiş olursunuz efendim. Nereye gidiyoruz biz? Ne oluyor abla? Hay Allah'ım ya. Neyse şöyle ufak topuk kaçalım. Bizim silah hasar almıştı. Onu da bir elden geçirmemiz gerek. Demirci var. Heh. Bir dakika dur, azıcık daha yansın, bir şey olmaz. Zaten herkes işine devam ediyor. Demirci bana bir dön. Çok yaklaştık.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
Ne alaka
My
ya?
brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Hadi dene.
See what I can do.
Bu o şerefsiz bizi küfür
Hurry
eden.
now, quick!
Ulan insanlık, hadi bir şey demeyeyim hadi. Hadi insanlık yine. Hadi yine insanlık.
What will you say now? Next time I ask you, will I see that grin again?
No, never.
I don't believe you.
Baron, sir! Colonel! Calm yourself before you burn the castle!
Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in. Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Bedavaya mı girdim lan ben burada?
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Coming today.
Ulan ölüyor.
Good work!
Aha. Hayır. Şimdi bir dakika. Atların kapılarını açtık. Olay ne ya? Nasıl yapacağız biz bu işi? Allah Allah. İçeride çok şey var ya, hani ne yapayım ne edeyim falan. Neyse, atların kapıları hızlı hızlı açacağız, orada biz görüş almamıza gerek yok. O beni yavaşlattı orada. At buraya gel.
Come on, Roach.
Çek lan şunu.
The little they save us.
You know, I mean, it's challenge with our history. Rather not end up with a blade. Oswald,
Buraya da
anyone
geçelim.
believe us? What?
Fine. Ain't that simple.
My brother's in the stud.
See what I can do.
Hurry now!
Haydi bakalım. Nerede mevzu, nerede mevzu, nerede? Baron yerde yaverin tekmeliyor. O da ilginç bir durum.
Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
Hızlı hızlı hızlı hızlı. 1, 2, 3.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed! Coming to get you.
Şuradan bir başlatın önce. Heh. Kapıyı aç bir. Kurtardık mı? Kaçıyor mu adamlar?
Ah, we've a hero in our midst.
Ya Baron manyak mısın
You've
Allah aşkına?
yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Oo, bak bak.
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't
Ben acımam aga.
fool. You'd
Ben
been
acımam.
beaten for years. Finally they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Lan ema falan var ya ben acımam. Allah belamı versin.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Ulan al sana
Not
sekmiş.
good.
Arkatı çaktın mı var ya. Dişini de kırmışız.
We need to
Çirkin
talk.
yaratık.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Önce kızını
Expect me to
soracağız.
believe
Sakin
you were a
sakin.
loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Peki karından
How'd she
bahsedelim
make
biraz.
you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober, She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid
Bana ne lan
prick
senin
would you
ailenden?
take me for?
Allah Allah. Şimdi önce
Tell
nasıl
me everything
kaçtıklarını
you remember
soracağız.
about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Kızdan
Tomorrow
önce
present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The
Yeah.
sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets.
İyi bok yedin.
Dead.
Şerefsiz.
And it
Pislik
was
herif
my
ya.
doing.
İşte yine üzülmüş de
Seen
yani.
a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right.
Senin öküzlüğünden ölmüş
She
işte.
died before she could be born.
Şişko.
Understand, Witcher?
Salak.
My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Anlatalım
A
olayı.
cursed
Onu
creature
da
that draws
bilmesi
strength
hakkı
from
yani.
killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already.
Biz ne için uğraşıyoruz burada? Şişko.
Finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
He. Hemen şimdi
The sooner
yapıyoruz.
we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Kötü. Sıkıntı.
A bit further. Follow me.
Hadi gidelim.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look,
Aga be bu ne ya? Sana benziyor ama ha. Şişko.
Take it in your arms, quick.
and if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Ulan ısırsın işte fazlalığı alır.
Turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Şerefsizlik yapma. Al şu çocuğu.
Merciful gods.
Ne yapıyoruz
Back to
şimdi?
the fortress.
What? With this?
As I
Lan yürü.
recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Yazık günah çocuğa be.
Spectres. Actually, scent attracted them.
Pissed, take me. It's thriving something fierce. Can't
Aksi
hold it.
aksi.
Calm it somehow.
Kullan lan şunu.
Don't just stand there. Now and do something.
Olmuyor. Olmuyor. Abi işareti yapamadım. Bağırma çakarım tokada. Saygısız. Ya burada ölüp de acaba şey mi yapsak ya? Tamam dur. Bir dakika onu o cadılar çıktığı zaman şey yapmayacağız. Zımbırtlı da olmadı bizim alttaki. Cadılar çıktığı zaman ona kullanmayacağız ki büyüyü yapabilelim. O simya çubuğu da olmadı. O yüzden yapamadık büyüyü. Yazık ya, günah. Neden böyle çirkin bir yaratık olarak ölsün? Mahretten ruhu bize yine yardımcı olacak. O yüzden hemen hallediyoruz.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Okey.
Chose
Damn.
good. The
What's...
botched. Take it in your arms.
And if it
Keeps.
Look.
It'll bug
Tamam
you.
buraya geç. Okey.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends. Change
Şurada hemen bir kayıt çakalım.
it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Gel vallahi kıçına sırıtın. yaptın lan? Ay.
It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Something's gonna bite.
Lan oğlum yapsana şunu. Abi sakinleştirdim ya. Ya çekil aradan Allah aşkına. Başlarım onun işine gücüne. Neydi bu? Koruyucu kalkan, bir büyü tuzağı, patlama. Bunu kullanalım. Lan! La defol git. Neredesin lan şişko?
Damn it.
Oha, oha.
Come on.
Bu ne? Koruyucu kalkan, ateş hasarı. Başka bir şey yok. Gel buraya gel. Şimdi bir dakika dur.
Can't be.
Damn it.
Oğlum. Ay senin çocuğuna başlayacağım ya. Hayır hayır hayır. Ah. İşte bu coğrafya kadardır. Başlayacağım baronun çocuğuna, ne bu ya? Acıdık. Başımıza çıktı it. Böyle olmaz ya. Bir çocuk bu kadar kuduz olmaz ya. Şımartmışlar bunu. Keşke yarısında başlasa ya. Nerede başlayacak şu anda? Bakalım bakalım. Başta çocuğu neden sakinleştiremiyoruz? Ben onu çözemedim henüz. Yaptırtmıyor oyun yani. Yürü yürü. Başlayacağım senin çocuğuna şimdi.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Joe,
Damn.
good. The
What's that?
botched.
Saldır ya. Burada
Get back.
saldır. Çık lan geri. Başlayacağım senin çocuğuna şimdi. Sen var ya sen. Gel buraya gel.
Can't be. Can't be.
Lan vurma.
Can't be.
Just wonderful. Spectres. Fledgling's scent attracted them.
On my mother's grave.
Şimdi şu canımız bir dolsun ya. Oha oha. Oğlum bir tane vursalar gam yemeyeceğim ya.
Can't be.
Senin baran var ya senin. İki silah da hasar aldı bir de ya. Bu nasıl ölecek? Gel buraya gel. Yürü yürü yürü.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake.
Here's the
Names
spot.
are powerful seals. Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Hadi hadi. Allah Allah. Huysuz herif. Tamam çok sevimli değil ama yapacak da bir şey yok.
What? This?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my mother's alive. Do something!
Berbatçı sakinleştirmek aksi işaretlerini kullan. Hemen.
Calm it somehow. Quiet now.
Bu kadar yavruşum.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a leprechaun. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Tamam. Varsa bir sandık mandık bir şeyler kurcalar alırız. Aha, ne oluyor?
Not coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. It worked.
Sakin yavrucuğum, sakin sakin.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Ay yine kuduracak bak.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Yani şimdi ne diyeyim, çirkin bir şey ama yani üzülüyor insan tabi. Yazık ya. İt! Gitmiş karısını dövmüş. Şerefsiz.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Helal. Şimdi bir saniye.
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
You look familiar. Fancy
Listen,
a
listen.
gander at our little stockpile? We've gathered ourselves quite the collection.
Show me what you got.
Ne bunlar? Daha bunların ne olduğunu bilmiyorum ben kanka. O yüzden internetin 3. haritası. Sünger teçhizatı bulmak için sayfayı. Ne bu? Optimum materyal. Ya. Daha gerek yok bu kadar böyle şeylere. See you later
See ya.
kanka. Bay bay. Bize demirci lazım, demirci. Ney bu? Abla demirci sen misin? Sensin değil mi lan demirci?
how may I assist?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor.
Well, I've been...
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she... So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning.
Hey!
How about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
Ha bu. Arkadaşlar bu arada videoya herhangi bir şekilde bölmedim. Evet, o bölümü 3 kere oynadım. Biraz sıkıcı gelebilir size. Lakin oyunun o bölümünde o an bug oluştu. 3 kereden sonra 4. seferde büyüyü yapmama izin verdi. O yüzden sizin de başınıza böyle bir şey gelirse Tabii ki yaratığı öldürerek de bölümü geçebilirsiniz ama biraz zor açıkçası yaratığı öldürmek daha bu hiçbir şey yapmamışken. O yüzden ben direkt şey yapmayı düşündüm şahsen. Yaratığı sakinleştirerek etrafındaki çıkan cadıları öyle e, öldürerek ilerlemeyi seçtim. Dördüncü de işe yaradı. Biraz bir ortalama 15-20 dakikalık bir sürecimden gitti ama en azından neden yaptığını ya da yaptığı zaman ne yapabileceğinizi şey yapıyorsunuz. Tekrar denemeniz gerekli arkadaşlar. Yoksa başka türlü olmuyor. Şimdi bir dakika. Dükkan. Sat. Şu taşların ne işe yaradığını bilmiyorum ben ya. Bunları biraz daha biriktirip sanki öyle eğer şey yaparsak olacakmış gibi. Gömleği geç. Ne bu? 9 zırh veriyor. Bu ne? 1 zırh veriyor. Önce şunu bir onar. Tamam. Şimdi onu dükkandan almamız için ne kadar paramızın olması gerek? Falan filan. 99, 58 ona gerekli. Arz kilifi. Terfi bir kalsın. Bunların henüz ne işe yaradığını keşfedemediğimiz için şimdilik kalıyorlar. Ne yaptı? Şimdi dükkandan o şeyi alabiliriz. 9 zırhlık eldiveni alabiliriz. Aldık.
So long.
Pardon. Envanter gir. Eldiveniniz buydu değil mi? Bir zırh %92'ymiş. %100. Okey. Bu da tamam. Bunu da satalım. Az çok demeyelim. Bunu da satalım biz.
Wouldn't mind. So long.
Şu bizim eşek nerede bizim?
Oi, lad, fancy an outing to find that sheepy?
Been the Smiths, lads. Get tooth one.
Got a bud idea? Nice tits on it.
Also, to the last round, down to water the horses and a few scraps.
And this ain't no toothless old wench. Young and supple, braid down to a shapely arse.
Sure.
Zırhımızı falan da düzelttik. Tamamız şu anda okeyiz. O kadar hasarlı şeylerle girdik ki.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oo kardeşim, ortalık karışacak, ortalık.
What do you say we flog some pig?
Not so fast, Roach.
Sitting around scratching our asses.
Baron gets out. He gets angry.
Slow now. Whoa.
Ever heard of preventive arse moving?
Come on now.
Fucking shit! Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough you hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron.
Let's go. Faster. Not so fast, Roach.
He. Aha. Yok artık, bu ev değildir ya.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. Run, Roach. Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. That stench.
Allah aşkına dur.
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here?
Evet. Kemikler.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Run, Roach. That's it, Roach. Slow now.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Ay, o ne be? Aklım çıktı ya. Yanlışlıkla girdim içeri.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
Sen kimsin lan? Çekil
What
ben
you
şuradan.
seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Ayak
Just need
yapma.
information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Allah Allah.
Burned like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Oo, büyülü.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Ana gitmiş kadın ya.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss
Çocuğa
wanted to
bakar
go back
kadar
for her mother,
kafa
but
sallıyor.
my wife pleaded. Said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Vay be.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Şimdi siz... Kanka dayanamıyorum hani ben size yarın öbür gün biraz para gönderirim, merak etmeyin. Ama şu an dayanamıyorum, anlatabiliyor muyum? Çocuk üstündekileri de var.
Huh?
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Allah'ım sen affet beni ya Rabbim. Garibanı da soyuyorum ya. Anca hır bır yap sen. Ekmek bulmaya çalışıyoruz burada. Bir güzel bir dünya şey bulduk. Bunların hepsine ne işe yaradığına falan daha sonrasına bakacağım. Mesela şu altın. Altın ne işimize yarıyor bizim? Para birimi Novigrad'daki bir vali bankasının bozucu kurulunu çevirebilirsin. Okey. Bunlara ben video dışında yine bakacağım. Eğer şey varsa zaten herhangi değerli bir ya da göstermemi gerektirecek bir durum söz konusuysa o zaman şey yaparım. Videoda onu da göstererek yaparım. Ama yani çok da fazla o iyi. Okey. Okey güzel. Canımız 3080 olmuş. 3800 pardon. Ve bölümümüzün burada sonuna gelmiş bulunmaktayız. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere.